Hey, how's it going everyone? OutlawClient here, back with the final episode of Super Smash Bros. Brawl Online. And as you can see, I've been stuck in this training mode for an entire week straight, training to beat them and just take revenge. Yeah, okay, it's not quite like that. But, here we go, I'm ready to start again, back as young Link, and I'm ready to take him out. So, starting off this match, it was in the exact same map, and I noticed that a lot of people online choose this map, mostly because you can pretty much beat up the other person and just run the entire match if you're a fast enough character. It's just pretty much one of the biggest stages. This is actually a melee stage, and yeah, it's just absolutely huge. So anyway, starting off, as you can see, player 2 and player 4, again, they tried to, well, they were on teams, they were trying to plot against me and the other guy. The other guy just came towards me straight away. I'm sure that they were planning to just sit there and let us pretty much duke it out, and you know, so they could run in once we get a high enough percentage. But you know, I wasn't having any of that, so I went straight for player 2 and player 4 after. Went to Link first because I thought he was the lower threat. But anyway, decided to try and fight him, spamming all those arrows. I'm sorry, you know, it's just so tempting. I mean, there's arrows, they're nice and slow, you know, hard to avoid. That's the thing as well. If a lot of you are thinking, oh, what's the difference between like Toon Link and normal Link? The biggest, well, I already said about the standard A moves, like the range and everything. But the thing is, it's like even all of his B moves have like slight differences. Like his arrow, for example, that's his neutral B, just sends out a really slowish arrow, so it's slower. It is easier, well, to be honest, it's easier to avoid, but since it's slower, you can get like more out at the same time, and it can sort of create objects that are hard to avoid, but in most cases it is a bit easier to avoid. But I think I'm sure it hits a bit harder. Not entirely sure. I might have to check that out. And his up B move actually drags the opponent in, so it won't actually get you a smash. It won't be able to smash out the opponent, but it will sort of like drag him in, pull him in like a, I don't know, like a magnetic tornado or whatever. And finally his bombs, again, I think the bombs aren't as damaging, I'm not 100% sure, but it has like a little cartoony effect. It's pretty nice. But anyway, as you can see, everyone killing themselves at the end, don't know what they're doing, but let's see the results. And I managed to take first place, luckily. Didn't even need to go to sudden death that time, but that's the problem, you see, you need to split them up so they can't work together, which is what they were doing last time. And yeah, that's pretty much it, really. So anyway, for the next match, I decided to jump into team matches instead. I know I was doing free-for-all most of the time, but I don't really do the team matches that often because sometimes I'll be waiting for like 20 minutes just to find people, because you actually need you need like 3 other people to play so that the teams are balanced and everything. But with free-for-all, it's just quite quick. You can brawl with pretty much one other person. It will usually add in computer opponents. But I don't know why they don't add in computer opponents for team battle. Oh well. But anyway, started off this match. Seems like the heroes versus Nintendo villains. Well, the only Nintendo villains in this game, but it started off with a bit of lag, and that's what I was saying before about the Brawl, the lag in this game. Because to be honest, I'd say that in what, maybe 75% of my matches I had lag, but I just edited out those videos, so you know, I decided to choose the good ones. Anyway, these two players, they sort of have a good idea of what they're doing, but luckily for us, well, luckily for me anyway, I've got quite a fast character, Samus again, but those two are quite slow, so it's not too difficult to avoid them. But again, if they do hit you, they rack up quite a lot of damage, so you've got to watch out for that sort of stuff. Oh, managed to get the smash finish, final smash rather, and I thought I missed Ganondorf completely, but luckily my teammate hit him straight into the beam, and the rest was history. Oh, except Bowser managed to survive that, probably because he's actually the heaviest character in the game, so yeah, that definitely works to his advantage. But this is actually Onett, I believe it's called. This is a stage from Melee, so if you played Melee and you haven't played Brawl, you might be quite familiar with this stage. Although I'm not liking it that much. I mean, look at the scale. I mean, come on, half of these characters can't fit in the door, and that drugstore just looks so dodgy, doesn't it? Anyway, but the gimmick to this stage is that there's a car that drives past. If it hits you, then it will just deduct a bit of well, it'll increase your percentage. But the thing is, like in the classic game, it used to like smash you out, and the chances of you surviving were very low. But again, it doesn't have much knockback, and it pretty much just gives you a light hit. But my teammate managed to get some final smash, but he couldn't quite get it up in time. So we're going straight to sudden death. Got to be careful here. One hit will get us killed, and managed to hit Bowser, and I managed to take out Ganondorf. And luckily, my teammate took out Bowser. Twice, I think that was twice that I managed to hit him with like really powerful attacks, and he survived it. But again, that's all to do with his weight, and he's not all that fast, so you know it sort of balances out a bit. But anyway, moving on to the final match of the game. And I decided to choose Meta Knight. Yep, everyone's favourite character, Meta Knight. Well, I think if you know about Brawl, you probably know about Meta Knight's reputation as being extremely broken, well, especially in this normal Brawl. Not exactly Project M, because I think they balanced him out a bit more, but in the regular Brawl, Meta Knight pretty much, well, he's just better than pretty much all the other characters in the game. He's just extremely fast. Every single one of his B moves can be used as a recovery, and he's got like 5 jumps. You know, he's got like a normal jump and then 5 additional flying jumps. So again, he's extremely difficult to KO. He hasn't got like super powerful moves, but if you use quite a lot of his sword moves, they'll just like chip damage away slowly. And the thing is that he actually does have quite good potential to KO opponents. Again, like I was saying, it's not the most powerful move, but he has good chipping potential, as you'll see. And funnily enough, his tornado neutral B move, it has so much priority over so many moves in the game. Like I could probably count on one hand how many moves can hit him out of that tornado. But again, I digress. So at the moment, I'm going up against another I'm going up against Captain Falcon player and another Meta Knight player, so it's a bit of a mirror match for me. But luckily, I didn't think the Meta Knight guy was as good as me, but he still put up a bit of a challenge. Oh, but yeah, I decided to. Well, I didn't actually decide to choose this map; it was just coincidence. But you know, we started out on this map, and we'll finish out on this map as well. So here we go, we have Ike. It's quite a good matchup for me because I think Meta Knight works quite well with most powerful characters, because Meta Knight is able to quickly rack up the percentage damage, and my teammate Ike will be able to finish them off after I rack up the high damage. So as you can see there, quite even at the moment. I'm not sure, I think we might have a slight lead over them, but as I was saying, Ike, he has so many moves that can just easily KO you. I think even his standard A combo will KO them at the end. But anyway, only 2 seconds left, we will win. And there we go, finally managed to take first place again. Managed to win all my matches, and it was pretty good set of matches for the last ones. But anyway, thanks a lot for watching. Those were all the matches that I have for this week. Next week I will be putting on another fighting game, well, a mystery fighting game now, so you have to stay tuned and tune in again next time to find out what my final game will be. Well, not final game, but my next fighting game. So anyway, this has been OutlawClient, thanks a lot for watching, and I'll see you later. Peace out.